Today, we're going to look at California and how it compares to all the other states. Welcome, everyone, to Real Estate Daily. It's a great Friday to be alive. Thank you for joining me today and every day because we give you the latest news in real estate, mortgage, and the housing market. Now, before we jump into everything, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button. Boom, boom, boom. Now, we're going to make this short and sweet because everyone's out there shopping for Christmas gifts. Everyone's out there thinking Christmas. They're not thinking real estate. So let's make it quick. Jump right into it. Orange County Register. Not that I'm a very big fan of Orange County Register, but here we go. California, number one for homeowners, but 12th worst in ownership growth. Well, as a state itself, because of the high prices out here, it's hard to have investors. Investors that make sense have bought homes many, many years ago. And now anyone buying the house in the last 3, 4, 5 years, doesn't make sense for investors to come in here and fix up a house and then rent them out. We know rents are on the rise, but we're seeing medium home prices in each county are crazy. So let's go over this. Medium home price in the county of Orange is over 900,000. What is it in LA County? $785,000. You're going to have multi-unit, and you're going to be able to charge $2,000 or more a month to even keep up with that. And that's not counting all the restrictions that each city or county has. Now, if we go to the Inland Empire, we're still just not there. It's a $550,000 in Riverside County. So, wow, buying a single family residence, it's just, again, really tough unless you're putting down a significant amount of money to even break even on that. And then in San Bernardino County, we're at the 460, 470 mark, still a big chunk of money. And that's more the homes that are closing in on the Riverside and LA County areas. As we go away or further away, they become cheaper, yet they're overpriced. It's just more for people who are buying homes or first-time home buyers or actual home buyers than investors. Doesn't make sense. So it says, and only 50% of the state's 13.3 million households live in their own homes. Very interesting thought. Next article. Top 10 real estate markets seeing biggest changes, some hot, some cooling off, which is interesting because California is kind of in the middle here. Let's just go take a little look real fast at this. It says metros with the highest and lowest changes days on market. So how many days on market do homes actually stay on? Well, if we look at this, we're looking at Greenville, South Carolina, Chicago, Illinois, Reno. We don't really see California until we come into Silicon Valley not Silicon Valley, Stockton, which is kind of Central California. It's in here. If I go to the smallest days on market, again, we're just not seeing California in here. Those are the big metros. Here's the percentage of change in days of market. Again, we're looking at this. Stockton's at the very bottom. But smallest days on market, it isn't happening. Or Visalia is number one here. That means it has the least amount of days on market that's happened, which is pretty actually good, I think, for this. But when it's all said and done, California is just kind of in the middle here. Even though it's one of the highest, I think the average home in Hawaii might be higher, but California is just right there at the top. Certain counties are way higher than everything else. We're just not seeing it. And why are we seeing that our home prices are higher? Well, I have a kind of a comical little, prices, what jobs that are out there, what are going on. Let's go take a look at it. Orange County Register. Does anyone out there want to have a lighthouse job? The lighthouse job is you're living on the land, you have a little play area, you have a couple of other houses on there. Look at the lighthouse. It's really not even a big lighthouse. But this job demands $140,000 job on lighthouse, comes with San Francisco views, room, board, but there's a catch. It's a 2-year commitment starting in 2023. Guys, if you were going to make $250,000 and your room and board was already paid, so you had a boat, you had to go back and forth to bring on groceries, bring on food, maybe relatives, maybe friends, That's what you have here. You can go fishing and get food if you wanted to. This is pretty cool, but $140,000 a year, that's kind of crazy money, I think, in my mind. But right now, what minimum wage in the state of California is $14. There's only one state higher, or one district, because it's really, it's really Washington, D.C. That's the only place that has a higher minimum wage, which is $15. Everything else is less. The majority of the United States is under $8. So we're seeing that, obviously California, it's higher living here. It's higher minimum wage. Well, guys, that's all I got for you. The 15 or 20 people are going to watch this video. Kind of a short day. Everyone's out there going to be having fun buying gifts. Guys, have a very safe holiday. Merry Christmas. And I will probably see you either Monday or Tuesday.